Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these altered boxes. This one, and here's a gold one. I think they're just beautiful. One of the goals that I had mentioned was to finish projects that I started in my introduction video. Here's an example. I have all these that I need to finish. If I ever want to give them away as gifts, I better get them done. Unfinished project. Gonna get done. What inspired this project was this box that I had received from my aunt that was plumb full of these charms. I opened it and I took all the charms out and I looked, sorry, that's my dog. Can you hear her? What I would do is I would take each one out and put it on the table, and when I was done looking at them, I picked them all up and I put them back in the box, and the next day I did the same thing. So it was like having Happy Mail for 4 days. So that was good. This will look like this. Is this even the same size? No, it won't. So in there, not so, I say so a lot. Not so. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we are gonna turn, this box into this, or we could make one like this. What I did have at home is I had just a box, and I decided to try some colors because you can have a variety of colors, but this one, yeah, I kind of went crazy on the teal color. It's not my favorite. You use so much, so much Mod Podge and paint that it doesn't actually close here. I could put a clasp on it, but I don't really like it all that much. I think I'm just going to take the charms off, or these, yeah, charms off, and use them on a different project. So, not my favorite. But we could try it again with a little less teal. That might make it better. One of the things that I collect when I'm out and about is I go to Tim Hortons because I'm Canadian and it's really good. I drink the tea, not the coffee, but if you look at this is corrugated cardboard, and it actually, we use it on mixed media projects, including this one. So that's pretty handy, and it's free. It's free. This is, today I went, earlier today, and I picked, this is the sleeve from today for the dark roast. And on the back, it's different. The texture is different. So I don't know if this is the new one. Good thing I have a bag of the other ones. I shouldn't run out. Is it just me, or crafters, do we just hoard stuff and keep it because we see the value in things and that it could turn into something else? Like, I don't know why I have all these baggies. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. There's a lot in here, but I kept them. I kept them all. I think the format that we'll use for this particular project is I will show you how I started the first part, and then I will go off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the next step, and then I'll go off camera and so on until the project's finished. That'd be a good way to do it. I only have a few of these left. I had made quite a few and I gave them away. If someone comes over and they like it, then I just tell them they can have it, and then I need to make more. that's why I have a stack of them, because they're really good. People really like them. Let's do this. But first, I have to put on some play clothes because I'm a messy artist. I did a little bit off camera, and I'll just let you know how I've got to where I am so far. I've taken a pencil and I've drawn a line all the way around the box, either in pencil or in pen. That's the first part. The reason you draw the line is so when you take the lid off of the box, you can see where these squares can go to. These pieces are poster board. That's all it is. Just want to show you real quickly how easy it is to cut the foam board or the poster board. This is a container that I keep them in, and then I can just pick the sizes and the shapes that I want. Just with a craft knife, I don't measure. I don't have to make lines. And just start cutting all different shapes. Squares if you like, rectangles, triangles, all different shapes. The next part is gluing. I use a glue gun because it dries fast. Once you have all the pieces glued on, then we can move on to the next part, which is adding tissue paper. What you may want to do as well is to cut them into little pieces. So I've cut these already into smaller pieces. Show you a little bit about how I glue the tissue paper down. First I get a good coat on all the pieces, even the top parts. And then I put a piece of tissue paper down. I usually start on one end and I'll push the paper down in between the little pieces of foam board. So the next part is to do some painting. And I've already done some on the square ones. I've already finished those ones. Now I'm working on the round ones. The paint that I'm using is acrylic paint. It's just black as the base coat. Sorry for my voice, I have a very bad cold. So I will just continue on and give this a quick coat and let it dry. I'm going to be adding some of this corrugated cardboard that I had from the hot coffee sleeve onto the poster board. I just do a guesstimate on how big they're going to need to be. I'll just show you a couple of them. One thing that you may notice is on this one, for example, this piece here, it's a lot shorter than the poster board underneath. This one is smaller than the shape of the poster board. This one is smaller, this one's smaller, this one's about the same size. So what I found is if you make them smaller, then it's easier to paint around them rather than underneath them. So this is good to make them smaller. So I'll just pick some random squares in different shapes and guess the size. Take my glue gun and, oh, here we go. Glue it down. At this stage, you may also find a few spots that you were missed, even on your second coat of paint. Don't worry, because we're going to go back again and paint over the cardboard with black paint again. Okay, so now what we'll be doing is painting the sides. I use 3 different colors of green. If you use 2, I'm sure it'll be fine. One's more of a black green, a medium green, and a pine green. So we're just going to be adding some of the green, the darker green first. I don't do all of it. The idea is to add some color to the base rather than eliminating the black altogether. We're just adding some color. And I'll move on to the lighter. I don't bother cleaning my brush because it's okay if they blend. Normally I would do all four sides of all four sides before moving on to the next color, but for the purposes of this video, I'll just show you quickly how I do this. And then I will add, actually I need some in here. I don't have any in there. There we go. On the light green, so I use it sparingly. It is very bright. If you find that you have too much, then you can just blend it in with the darker or add some more of the darker colors or the darker greens. So that's it. That's a side done. The gold that I'm using is, I don't want to tip this over, by Jacquard is Lumiere, and it's true gold. So just in from the lid, and this is a dry brush, and I'm just going to highlight some different areas on the sides. Next, I'll be showing you how to do this silver one. Although I have a number of different colors of grays here, I found that I only needed one, and it's a medium gray. So the technique is the same as with the gold one, the gold and green one. Add a few spots of this medium gray. The next color that we're going to use is the pewter by Jacquard. I'll use a different brush, and we're going to highlight again, same as we did with the gold on the other one. I found this Americana silver, which is this color here. And by adding it, it's more white. And it just makes it pop a little more. So I'm just going to add a few. Oh, I love the pewter. I think it's not silver enough. And there, we're done. For the last part of this video is the finished project. The finished altered boxes. Ta-da! Last night I was busy gluing these embellishments on, but they did turn out nice. I like them so much because they are steampunky treasure boxes. Also worked on the silver ones, and I'm thrilled with these. I think these are beautiful. And lastly, I did try these copper ones, and I didn't go crazy with the turquoise or the teal color. This one, I used the other sleeve that I had shown you at the beginning on this one. I don't think it lends much to the texture of the box, so I like the corrugated, and I'll continue to use that one opposed to this one. Those are all of them. I finished 10 of them, so that was a really big project. Which one do you like the best? I think I like these two, the gold and the silver. I'm still not sold on this copper one. Let me know in the comments of what you think. I hope you decide to try this project. They are fun to make, and I think the result is beautiful. And thank you so much for spending time with me and watching, and I will see you with the next project. Bye.